Last year, over 36,000 Americans over 60 died from falls. Not from the fall itself, but from what happened after. A broken hip, a loss of independence, and it all started with something invisible. Legs that got weaker while no one was paying attention. Here's what terrifies me. Your leg strength is disappearing right now. Not next year, not next month, today. And you probably can't even feel it happening. But what if I told you that just 12 minutes, 3 times a week, could be the difference between celebrating your 80th birthday on a hiking trail or in a nursing home? I'm going to show you 2 exercises backed by Harvard research that don't just strengthen your legs, they rebuild the exact movement patterns that keep you independent. No gym, no equipment, just you, a wall, and the decision to not let age steal your freedom. Let me tell you something most doctors won't mention in a 15-minute appointment. After age 60, you lose approximately 3% of your muscle mass every single year. That's called sarcopenia, and it's not just about looking weaker, it's about survival. Your legs contain the largest muscle groups in your body. When they weaken, your balance deteriorates, metabolism slows down, your diabetes and heart disease increases. But here's the part that should scare you. Muscle loss is silent. You don't wake up one day unable to walk. It happens gradually. First, you avoid stairs. Then you hold on to walls. Then you need help getting out of a chair. A groundbreaking study from the Journal of American Geriatric Society tracked 1,600 adults over 65 for 7 years. Those with the weakest leg strength were to have a serious fall, 3 times more likely to need assisted living, twice as likely to develop chronic disease. The good news? Every single one of those outcomes is preventable. And it starts with understanding what's really happening inside your legs. Your legs aren't just for walking. They're your body's powerhouse. Let me break down what's really going on. Your muscle pump system. Your calf muscles act like a hydraulic pump, pushing blood back up to your heart against gravity. When these muscles weaken, blood pools in your lower legs. That's why you get swelling, varicose veins, and that heavy, tired feeling. Your balance control center. Your quadriceps and glutes don't just lift you up, they stabilize you. Every step you take, your leg muscles make thousands of micro-adjustments to keep you upright. Weak muscles, poor balance, falls. Your metabolic engine. Leg muscles burn more calories than any other muscle group. When they shrink, your metabolism crashes. That's why it gets harder to maintain a healthy weight after 60. But here's the breakthrough. Researchers at Tufts University discovered that adults in their 70s and 80s who did targeted leg exercises just 3 times a week regained strength they'd lost over the previous decade. You're not broken. You're just untrained. And today, that changes. The first exercise is called the wall push-away. This movement does something genius. It strengthens your calves and improves your balance at the same time. Why this exercise? Unlike regular calf raises, this exercise forces your core to engage and your stabilizer muscles to activate. It mimics the exact motion you use when you catch yourself from falling. How to perform. Stand about 2 feet from a wall. Place both palms flat on the wall at shoulder height. Feet shoulder width apart, toes pointing forward. The movement. Keeping your body straight like a plank, slowly lean toward the wall, 2 seconds. Your heels will naturally lift off the ground. Push explosively through the balls of your feet back to starting position, 1 second. Control the return, don't bounce. Breathing. Inhale as you lean in. Exhale forcefully as you push away. Progressions. Step farther from the wall, increases difficulty. Pause at the bottom for 2 seconds. Perform on one leg, advanced. What you'll feel: immediate burn in your calves. That's blood flow increasing. Within 2 weeks, you'll notice your ankles feel stronger when you walk. By week 4, your balance will noticeably improve. Common mistakes: bending at the hips keeps your body rigid. Locking your knees, keep a micro bend. Pushing with your arms, legs do the work. Pro tip: do this while watching TV. Every commercial break equals 1 set. Exercise number 2 is the sit-to-stand hold. This is the single most important exercise for maintaining independence, period. Why this exercise? This isn't just a squat, this is the movement pattern you use more than any other. Getting up from a chair, toilet, car, bed. If you can't do this, you can't live independently. How to perform: use a sturdy chair, no wheels. Sit with feet flat, shoulder width apart. Arms crossed over chest. This is key, no pushing with hands. The movement. Phase 1, the rise, concentric. Lean slightly forward from your hips, nose over toes. Drive through your heels and stand up smoothly, 3 seconds. At the top, squeeze your glutes hard for 1 second. Stand tall, shoulders back, core tight. Phase 2, the hold, isometric. Stop at the halfway point on your way back down. Hold this position, thighs parallel to ground, 5 seconds. This is where the magic happens. Phase 3, the lower, eccentric. Continue lowering slowly to the chair, 3 seconds. Barely touch the seat, don't collapse. Immediately begin the next rep. Breathing. Exhale forcefully as you stand. Exhale as you lower. Hold breath during the 5-second hold. Progressions. Increase hold time to 15 seconds. Exhale a lower chair. Hold light weights, 5 to 10 pounds. Usually, eliminate the chair entirely. What you'll notice. Week 1. Shaking during the hold, that's normal, muscles learning. Week 2. Less shaking, more control. Week 3. Standing from chairs feels effortless. Week 4. Climbing stairs becomes easier. Week 6. You'll feel 10 years younger. Common mistakes. Using momentum to stand, slow and controlled. Knees caving inward, push knees out. Not holding the midpoint, this is where strength builds. Rounding your back, chest up, proud posture. The real test. If you can do 10 reps with a 10-second hold, you have the leg strength of someone 20 years younger. Here's your complete 12-minute routine, 3 times per week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or your preferred days. Warm-up, 2 minutes. 30 seconds marching in place. 30 seconds ankle circles. 30 seconds hip circles. 30 seconds arm swings. Main workout, 10 minutes. Wall pushaways, 3 sets of 10 reps, 3 minutes. 60 seconds rest between sets. 2.5 6-seconds rest between sets. Sit to stand holds, 3 sets of 8 reps, 7 minutes. 90 seconds rest between sets. Total time, 12 minutes. Track your progress. Write down how many reps you completed, how long you held the sit to stand, how you felt, 1 through 10 scale. The 4-week challenge. Week 1, focus on perfect form. Week 2, increase reps by 2. Week 3, increase hold time by 3 seconds. Week 4, test yourself. Can you do 10 perfect reps? What to expect. Week 1. Soreness. That's good. Muscles adapting. Week 2. Movements feel smoother. Week 3. Daily activities easier. Week 4. Noticeable strength gains. Week 6. Friends asking what you're doing differently. Week 12. You've reversed years of strength loss. Here's the truth nobody talks about. Getting older is mandatory. Getting weaker is optional. These 2 exercises take 12 minutes, 3 times a week. That's 36 minutes total. Less time than one episode of your favorite show. But those 36 minutes could add years to your active life. Years of playing with grandkids. Years of traveling. Years of independence. I've seen 75-year-olds deadlift 200 pounds. I've seen 82-year-olds hike mountains. I've seen people in their 90s living completely independently. None of them were genetically special. They just refused to accept weakness as inevitable.